Hello, my name is Stan Smith with America on Tech, and I will be demoing how I utilize ChatGPT Custom Agent for marketing and social media. And so let me share with you my ChatGPT screen where I will walk through what has been built. And so on this screen, you will see there are a few custom agents that I built through the Decoded Futures program. There's one on social media, one on a newsletter, and one on a blog post. And with that, let me first go into the social media one and show you a bit of the instructions that were created. This was mainly done using ChatGPT to help build the instructions that you'll see here. And so I asked ChatGPT to help me build out these instructions so that I could automate and quickly create captions for social media. So you'll see here a list of those instructions. A big thing that I was trying to work through as I went through creating this and testing was removing bolds and emojis, as that was a common thing that ChatGPT would do for me, which I didn't love in social media. And then I also provided a number of social media posts as examples of ones that utilize the America on Tech brand and what we're looking to accomplish. And so with that, I can now ask ChatGPT, say, post about, let's see, our fellowship program graduation. So we recently had a program graduation, and so let's see what it comes up with. And so you'll see here what it was able to do to build something for me to utilize within LinkedIn. So what I would do is then make sure that this is accurate. And so I didn't give it a lot of detail, but it did pull some information from previous reports around the fellowship. So I would need to verify that within our program managers. But all in all, I think this is pretty strong. Then it will also tell me how to create a Canva image and what should be included there to make it a pretty simple process to add a photo of the students and then add this text within the photo. And so that's an example of our social media generator. And then let me see if I can go back. And I'll just show you an example of, say, a blog post. Let's do announcement. Or actually, let me first show you. So this one has a little bit more, I believe. Again, instructions were built in a similar fashion using ChatGPT. You'll see here a number of blog posts that I took off of our website as good examples. And then there's also our 10-year annual report, as well as some standard language that we utilize. And so with that, I'll ask announce, let's see, a new board. Let's see, I need to announce. Let's put it my board member just to give it a bit of context. So again, this is just an example, but it's more written as like a press release. And then kind of welcoming. myself as a fictitious person to the board. It included a quote from our CEO, a bit of what we have planned, and it knows that I've been working on AI, so it added some of that work into here. And then I always had it add a call to action. This one isn't super relevant, but it did include one here, and then like our boilerplate. So I think that's pretty strong. And if we did have a new board member joining, we could definitely utilize this here. And so some of the learnings I would say from creating these GPTs is one, yeah, continuing to tinker with it, of like actually getting the exact language right around defining who Americon Tech is. It would change some of our wording around the mission. So I did have to work on making sure that it was getting that wording exactly correct. Also found out, ideally, especially within social media, there would be images that we wanted AI to create, but we decided to go with Canva because oftentimes AI wanted to only use AI generated images as opposed to our current images of our students that have been approved. And so we felt like that's something that AI really isn't just great at just yet, is being able to take, say, a dozen of our specific images and utilize those in the posts that they're creating. So hopefully that will get improved over time. But all in all, I've been very excited and pleased with the outcomes of this project.